Um, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Next Level Athletes. Today we have James Westry, Robert Morris wide receiver. Let's begin with your decision to attend Robert Morris. What about Robert Morris and their program interested you the most?
Well, out of high school, they were just very upfront with me, and they came and visit me often while I was in school. So I felt as though the love was real with them. And when I came out here on multiple visits, they showed me ample amount of love, and they just showed me what it was around campus. And I got a good vibe being around here, and I was ready to help build up the program.
And reflecting back in your first official collegiate season, what about last year did you learn about the most, and how do you plan to use those new understandings to your benefit going forward?
Last season, what taught me the most is just I belong and I can just slow down and just play my game. Last year I felt as though I had a good season, but I was always rushing with my what I did or rushing my decision. And sometimes it worked out for the best, sometimes it did. But now I feel as though I'm in a position where I can slow down and think and really get into what I want to do on the field.
And additionally, what about the collegiate game would you say has been the most challenging compared to high school? And if anything, what would you say, in your opinion, is the biggest misconception that many people have about the collegiate game compared to that high school level?
The biggest jump for me was mentally, not, I wouldn't, I don't know if I would say mentally, but it was just recognizing certain coverages and certain disguises and knowing that, oh, well, if this guy lines up here, he can't do this, or if he lines up here, he can do that. And, that was the biggest jump for me. I felt though I, I took a big leap mentally in the game and recognizing things and being more comfortable out there, knowing that I'm going to be open before the play even starts.
hmm And seeing that you have a lot of time remaining at Robert Morris, what would you say has been your favorite part of just being in the program to date? And also, what are you most excited about looking forward into your future?
My favorite part so far has just been being around the guys playing, being around my team, my coaches. Even though the coaching staff has switched since I've been here, it's still a good vibe. I feel as though we're trending in the right direction as a program, and now we just need to put it together.
hmm And regarding every athlete, they have a different recruitment process, whatever that might be, look like, all that attention. What would you advise them regarding making sure that they take their time and they don't rush and just make the best decision for them?
Um, Out of high school, what I would say to people coming up with offers and stuff, really go out there and visit your school and ask them like questions, ask them questions about the day to day life, and ask them questions about how they coach and their goals. I feel like you'll get a good perspective on who they are by what they tell you about how the day to day life is and what their goals is.
And in regards to what happens off the field, are you majoring in anything or any like hobbies off the field that you want to share?
I'm a business and marketing major right now. My hobbies is marketing. I try to market myself well. I try to market my brand sharp.
hmm
Um, Try to market.
And when talking to any individual in life, they always have someone special to them and someone who they draw the most motivation from. So for you, who would you say that is in your life? And if they were listening, what would you have to say?
I can't really just put it on one person exactly. I feel as though my pain is my passion. Things I've been through make me go harder, and the people that have been there with me through the situations make me go harder. So it's not really just one person. But I definitely want to shout out my little brother Jameer. Love him to death. I see him doing his thing in high school, playing basketball. Other than that, that's really it.
And if someone were to ask you about Robert Morris, whether that just be an athlete or anyone in general, what would you share with them? Like, for example, if they were to ask you, like, what's the atmosphere like, or why should I take interest in what Robert Morris might have for me and my needs, and just in general?
Um, I think as an athlete, a football player, I can only speak for them really. I think you should come up to RMU and be a colonial because I feel like this is the place to be right now. We're trending in the right direction. We just joined the Big South. They just joined with the Ohio Valley Conference, and I feel like we're gonna go in. We're gonna be a big part of that. We're gonna be one of the big dogs in there, and we're going. I want us to run the table.
And in terms of your remaining collegiate career ahead of you, any specific goals you want to achieve, or in like other words, anything you really want to achieve before your career ends that you can take with you forever, whether that be physically, like trophies, or just memories?
Well, first I want to graduate my degree. I feel like that's something big. That would be big for me and my family. Me graduating from a degree from a private institution such as Robert Morris. And athletically, I want to have 1,000 yards this year, 1,000 yards receiving this year, and I want us to go to the playoffs. That's my main goal. I want to take RMU to the playoffs. I want us to be a playoff contender. I want us to be looked at seriously in the football world.
Of course. And lastly, tapping into your possibilities with your future ahead of you, what might you want to pursue once your collegiate career wraps up and it's time to decide what's next for you in life?
Honestly, I'm not sure yet. I'm a sophomore, as you know, but
Hmm.
I'm not going to do after football. I hope football is still there for me and I have an opportunity to chase the next level and go to the next level and compete. But as far as other than that, I'm not really sure yet.
Once again, James Westry, Robert Morris, wide receiver. James, really appreciate you coming on today and wish you nothing but the best with your future, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.